Whether you are planning for a vacation or a business trip, it is always important to make sure that you have a good health during your travel. Hi, welcome back to my channel, and I am Shubha. Today I will take you through how to pack medicines for flight, both for your carry-on and check-in luggage. Not only that, I will discuss in details about how to pack medication, how to pack temperature sensitive medicines and other medical devices in an aeroplane. So before I get into the details of the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. I see a lot of people watching my videos but they are not subscribing somehow. But when you interact with my channel by subscribing to it or by liking my video or just leaving a comment, be it your question or just a thank you for the information kind of comment, so whatever it is, when you interact with me in this way, it helps me grow on YouTube. Okay, so getting into the topic, first thing first is making a checklist. Having a checklist is very important, specifically for medication, because medicines are important things that we cannot miss even for one day, right? And depending upon the destination, you might not get those specific medication in the destination place. Like when we travel from one place to another, things change, brand name changes, and we do not rely on those kind of medications. So getting a health check again would be time taking, and of course it requires a lot of money, especially if you are traveling outside your country. So basically it's very important to have a checklist to ensure that you are carrying everything that you would require during your travel time. It is crucial to write every medicine in your checklist, be it a over-the-counter medicine or your prescription medicine. Make a checklist of everything together. The second thing that you need to keep in mind while packing medicines for your flight travel is that you should not open your medicines. Like, it should be in their original packaging. Okay, so there are many products which are marketed all throughout the internet as pill organizers. It's my suggestion and a request that do not buy those boxes, those pill organizers, because pills which are in their original packaging are not meant to be open 24 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour before you consume them. So do not allow air or your touch to contaminate it. Even the power of the medicine can get lowered if you keep it open for long. So this is the first thing. The second is, if you are taking multiple dosage of medicine or multiple medicines throughout the day, it becomes really impossible to identify or to recollect through your memory that which medicine you need to take now. Box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. So keep away from all these things and do not use a pill organizer. And another point is also very important, that while you are checking in through an airport, the TSA officers are checking. They will check your medication that you are carrying, and that checklist that you have prepared in the first hand, that will help you a lot. The second, they also need to identify what kind of medication you are packing yourself, you are traveling with, because at different destination different drugs are not allowed. So in that case, if your medication is in the original packaging, then it will be easily identifiable by them. A lot of information. Number 3 is, doctor's prescription or medical note is equally important like your medicines. So there are so many instances where passengers had to throw their medication at the TSA checkpoint because they don't have a valid prescription against those medicines. So when you are mostly traveling outside your country in an international destination, what happens is there are so many laws that's applicable on drugs carrying from one country to another. So if you are carrying medicines with yourself and that is prescribed by your doctor, it is essentially important to carry your prescription along with the medicines. So you will need a doctor's prescription, and if you are carrying over-the-counter medicines, that is fine, like some fever or cough, these kind of regular medicines in small quantity you can carry with yourself. But before that, you have to check all the requirements of the airport that you are traveling to. Okay, apart from that, getting a medical note like a fit to fly. I remember when I was about to travel to Singapore, I asked my daughter for a medical note because that was required by the airlines, that a child, she was around 2 to 3 years old, so it was required by the airlines that a child who is below 5 years old should have a fit to fly certificate. So that is what we did every time when we were flying in and out USA and even Singapore. So these are the some documents that you need to keep along with yourself, along with the medicine package itself, which will be very handy with you at the airport. Now let's come to actual packing of your medication. So what I personally like to do is I segregate the medicines into 3 segments. One being the over-the-counter medicines, the second are the prescription medicines that I have got from my doctor, and the third is any supplements that I am taking. So you can use Ziploc bags or sandwich bags also to separate out these types of medication, and you can label each of these bags to make it even more easy to recognize them. Now what I do every time is the 5th point is carrying some extra medicine that I do always when I'm on a trip, because you never know, those trips gets extended by 2 to 3 days or even longer. So what I like to do is to pack this extra medicine in my checked luggage, because I know that is just in case I need it. So I will pack it in the same way in the sandwich bags or Ziploc bag and put it in my check-in luggage. Now most importantly, if you are carrying some medications or medical devices which need temperature control like insulin, make sure to have the necessary cooling packs and containers to keep them safe during the journey. I have got a lot of questions about carrying insulin in the flight and how to control the temperature during your travel. And after a lot of research, I have found out that there is one device which is always recommended by physicians for carrying temperature sensitive medicines in flight or during any kind of journey. So I will link that product in the description box. In case you need it, you can check that out. And lastly, the medication that you have packed for your carry-on luggage or your hand luggage, that should be kept handy on the first chain of your suitcase or even in your personal item. That will do, because during your TSA checkpoint you have to hand over or take out the medication at the airport and put it on their desk in the bin, and along with that you have to also provide the prescription, doctor's prescription, along with any kind of medical document that you have against those medicines. It is very, very important to declare what medications you are carrying, especially for international flights. And if you are carrying temperature sensitive medications like insulin and some other medical devices, then disclosing this to the TSA officers is really, really important. And if you have any medical insertions in your body like a pacemaker or something, before you pass through those security gates, you have to tell the officers about it, and they will make you pass through a different way and check you in a different way. So in case you have these kind of medical issues, always talk to the officers beforehand before you check in at the airport. So this was all the information I had to share with you about flying with medicine and how to pack medicines for flight. If you have any question that remained unanswered after watching this video, then ask me in the comments below. Also feel free to give this video a like and leave your beautiful comments in the comment section below. See you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.